Snowboarding to Nirvana by Frederick Lenz. This book consists of 18 chapters and is 225 pages long. The following material appears on the dust jacket of the book. The continuation of the national phenomena surfing the Himalayas takes the crack American snowboarder down the mountain again, this time around with the greater spiritual enlightenment he gains through experience, the greatest teacher of all. As our snowboarder continues his lessons of enlightenment with Master Fwap, he also encounters earthly love in the form of a beautiful and wise Danish woman. A paradox ensues, and a mystery is set forth, the mystery of the missing dimension. This mystery must be understood and solved before our snowboarder can comprehend the next levels of Buddhistic lessons. Along the way, a wise, mysterious oracle of Nepal introduces our hero to Tibetan Tantric texts that become crucial in the solving of his riddle. Snowboarding once again becomes the metaphor for maneuvering oneself through the trials and tribulations of real life. By learning to concentrate, meditate, and understand, the sport of life can easily be mastered. Frederick Lenz is the author of Surfing the Himalayas and Lifetimes, True Accounts of Reincarnation. A world-class snowboarder, black belt in martial arts, author, and producer of the albums Canyons of Light and Enlightenment by Miramar Records, Frederick Lenz makes his home in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and New York City. Dedication for value. Acknowledgements. I would like to thank my agent, Nicholas Ellison, for his initial belief in the Surfing the Himalayas trilogy, my editor at St. Martin's Press, James Fitzgerald, for his continued support and good sense of humor, Louis Simpson, Ph.D., who taught me that critical method and poetry are not at odds with each other, Vayu the dog, my constant companion, to whom this book is dedicated, Master Fwap, the Oracle of Nepal, and all of the extraordinary Buddhist, Hindu, and Taoist masters I have had the opportunity to study with. In addition, I would like to thank my martial arts and scuba diving instructors for teaching me the Tao of high-performance athletics, and all of the other wonderful teachers I have had throughout the course of my life who have opened up the doorways for me to the worlds of music, higher mathematics, computer science, and a myriad of other subjects. Introduction. I was in one of the most beautiful places in all the world, the Himalayan mountains. Several months before, in my endless quest for perfect snow, I had left my home in America and traveled by plane to Nepal with my 2 snowboards to have the ultimate experience in snowboarding. Shortly after arriving in Nepal, I was fortuitously met and befriended by an aged Tibetan Buddhist monk, a Master Fwap Samdup of the Rachor Swa's order of Tantric Buddhist Enlightenment. After an initial encounter and further conversations with Master Fwap, I spent several months traveling through the Himalayas with him, visiting Buddhist monasteries and places of power. During our first weeks of traveling together, Master Fwap explained some of the basic concepts of Tantric Buddhist yoga and showed me how to apply those concepts to my snowboarding. He also allowed me to witness him perform a number of what I can only describe as miracles, which defied all the laws of physics that I had been taught in the American schools I had attended. I have written about my initial travels and conversations with Master Fwap, which constituted my initiation into Buddhist yoga and the metaphysics of snowboarding, in my previous book, Surfing the Himalayas. In the following pages, I describe the second cycle of Master Fwap's Tantric Buddhist teachings, and also some of the more advanced snowboarding techniques that Master Fwap revealed to me as we roamed deeper and deeper into the more remote areas of the Himalayas. I have taken the liberty of transforming these accounts, even though they are based on real-life occurrences, into a work of fiction. In transforming my actual experiences into fiction, and to make this book both more enjoyable and informative for you to read, I have in some instances altered time periods, shortened trekking experiences, and made other chronological and content changes. Rama Frederick Lenz, Ph.D.